Next up is 383.7, and we're going to stay in this tremendous litter of Hampshire males. Another one out of True Value on a Top Gun daughter. True Value, again, is the boy that we bought with High Point last summer from True Genetics. I wish Boots was still here to talk about this one, because I know last night he got 10 kinds of excited when this one stepped into the ring, and I'm trying to think of what Boots would say about him right now other than this is just a good pig, and if you were buying a Hampshire, you need to buy this one. I think he'd probably keep it pretty simple. Lots of presence with this one. His proportionality is really on point. His angles and lines all look really good, and I think his maturity for one that's still got some stoutness to him, he still looks like one that'll feed and get better and improve over time. I think it's really important to point out that we sold a few high-dollar Hampshire bears this spring that fed well. We also, in typical fashion, sold several cheap ones that fed well. And one in particular, the bear that ended up in Oklahoma, I think he was an $825 pig this spring, and he was reserve at the Expo and reserve at Louisville. And, he was one of my most favorite Hampshire bears we've ever had in the show ring. Good pig, and I'm not saying this one's going to bring 8 1/4, but I will tell you that you've got to study your lesson and pay attention to some of these, because they don't have to look like rock stars in this particular division to be great when they're big. This one does look like a rock star. This one does look like the kind that can do really well. And, I think if Carl's reminding me, if Boots was here, he'd probably call this one intimidating. I'm probably not going to go quite that far, but I do think this one looks like a lot of fun to feed. 383-7.